I kept my girlfriend in a state of carefully managed dread for 2 years, exactly as the program prescribes, and I am proud to report that it worked. She is now, at last, completely secure and at peace. She achieved that peace by leaving me. It is all built on one idea. The idea is dread. The program teaches that a woman does not want a man she is sure of. Certainty is death. The moment she knows she has you, the attraction drains straight out through the floor, so your one job is to make sure she never quite gets you. You keep one boot out the door at all times, so she stays up on her toes, leaning in. The program calls this dread. I called it love. The advanced kind. The kind that comes with a login. So I never texted back quickly. A fast reply tells her she is the priority, and a high-value man has no priority, only a rotation, so I would see her message, feel the simple human urge to answer it, and instead set the phone face down and let the urge cost me something. She would write good morning. I would reply at 4 in the afternoon, with a single thumbs up, and feel the dread doing its quiet work. Once she asked if everything was okay between us. I heard a woman falling deeper. She was, I would understand much later, a woman getting ready to leave. Dread needs evidence, so I manufactured some. I left a second wine glass in the sink. I added a second toothbrush to the cup by the mirror, a woman's toothbrush, soft bristles, a color I selected with real care, so that when Cora came over she would see it and understand that other women existed and were, apparently, very gentle on their gums. I never said it was hers. I never said it was no one's. I just let the toothbrush imply a whole life of options I did not have, and I watched her clock it, and I felt like a grandmaster. The toothbrush was my queen. From there, I built a phantom woman. I would mention a friend, refuse the name, and let the blank fill itself, because a name is information and information starves the dread. I liked other women's photos on Instagram, where Cora would be sure to see them, leaving little footprints for her to find. In my mind, I was spinning plates, running a roster so deep she should have felt lucky to make the cut. The roster in full was Cora, a toothbrush, and the rough idea of a woman named, if truly pressed, Brittany. Then you add push-pull. One perfect day, fully present, the man she first fell for. Then 3 days of cold, so she spends the 3 chasing the one. I ran freeze-outs like clockwork, rationing the warmth, rationing the texts, rationing myself like a wartime pantry, because comfort is the enemy and a woman must never feel she has arrived. By the end, she would study my face the second I walked in, to learn which man had come home that night. I took the studying as desire. It was the opposite. It was a woman learning to read a stranger before he got too close. And every real thing she ever said, I reclassified as a test. When she said she felt alone in the relationship, psy-op, and you pass a psy-op by holding frame, so I held frame. When she said she needed more from me, that was a test. When she said, very quietly, that she did not want to play games, I recognized that one as the most advanced test of all. A woman pretending she wants the game to stop in order to see whether you will stop running it. So I gave her the calibrated half smile from Module 4, and I did not stop running it. I should credit the coach, because none of this was instinct, all of it was tuition. There is a man I pay $120 a month, whose entire qualification is a photo of himself beside a rented Lamborghini, and a girlfriend I now suspect was also rented. He runs what he calls a mastermind. The mastermind is a Discord with 9 men in it, where we post screenshots of women not replying to us, for analysis. He taught me the lean, the freeze, the toothbrush. At his instruction, I staged a demonstration of higher value at a party, chatting up other women in Cora's sightline, turning my back at the strategic moment, a full theatrical performance of abundance, and Cora stood and watched me ignore her, on purpose, at a party I had begged her to attend. She was quiet the whole drive home. I turned the radio up, so the silence would have a soundtrack worthy of the win. She left on a Tuesday with no drama, which the program had not prepared me for, because the program promised she would chase. She did not chase. She packed one bag, and at the door she told me she was not leaving because she was afraid of losing me. She said she had been afraid of losing me every single day for 2 years, and that she was finally, completely done being afraid, and that the thing underneath all that dread had only ever been a man who was never going to show up. Then she asked on her way out whose toothbrush it was. I told her the truth. It was no one's. She nodded like the toothbrush explained the entire relationship, and she left. There was one time the whole act slipped. Months back I had the flu, a real one, and I had gone dark on her for 2 days, half running a freeze-out, half genuinely unable to lift my head. And she let herself in with a key I had given her in a weak moment, and she made the soup her mother makes, and she set a cold cloth on the back of my neck and watched a bad movie on my couch while I slept, asking nothing, testing nothing, just there. And for one afternoon, fever stupid and grateful, I forgot to run a single play. I let her stay. I let myself be a man who was glad she had a key. Then the fever broke. And when it broke, I saw the damage. I had handed her 2 whole days of total access, no dread, no distance, a man completely present, and I had no read on what that had done to my frame. So I corrected hard. I went cold for a week to undo it, to rebuild the gap I had let her close, to make sure the soup registered as a fluke and never a precedent, because the single worst thing you can ever let a woman feel is that she got all the way in. I rebuilt the wall by hand. I was proud of the wall. So that is the program, and I ran it to the letter, and I want to report that I am today completely free. I am spinning plates. I have abundance. I have a rotation so wide and so deep that no single woman can ever again get close enough to threaten my frame, and I keep every one of them, exactly as instructed, in a state of healthy dread. There is just one figure I am still calibrating, which is that the rotation currently contains 0 women, and the only person anywhere refreshing a quiet chat at 4 in the afternoon to watch the little gray dots rise and stop is me. And there are still 2 toothbrushes in the cup by my mirror, and I bought one of them, and the other one was never anyone's, and I keep them both, because a high-value man keeps his options open. Any day now, one of them gets used.